Alright, hello and welcome to the Shark Stream. I gotta tell you, I'm gonna fuck with the music levels real quick here. Sonic Frontiers has some really nice, like, melancholic music that fits really well with sort of like the vibe and aesthetic of something like Nier. Which, of course, Your Hot Dark Apocalypse is adjacent to, or directly tied to. Gage, I'm cooking. I haven't had the chance to see if my internet will behave yet. Hi. Hello! Even if it doesn't, it shouldn't be too big of a deal. This plate keeps trying to slide off my desk. Sorry, I've made, we had some, excuse me. We had some fried chicken patties that we were keeping in the freezer. I went ahead and reheated a couple in the air fryer. Because I'm kind of becoming an air fryer guy. I didn't know if you knew this. Oh. Mmm. Mmm. Madam Good. AKA Acid Shark. And it's Saturday, which means it's time for some more Final Fantasy XIV. Oh, God. Ugh. Blech. Air fryers are dope. My nugs are always crispy. Hell yes. Like, that's the ideal, you know? I use it for all sorts of stuff. And so far, everything that I've used it for has come out pretty good. I've you know, reheating a lot of it's reheating stuff. Taco Bell quesadillas are really good reheated in air fryer. I made tortilla chips in the air fryer. I've cooked hot dogs or sausages, I guess technically, in the air fryer. That was pretty good. I made chili dogs with those. And it's good because, like, it's simple, you know? Like, the most I really have to do is I maybe need to, like, pop the thing out and, like, flip what's in there or shake it up every so often. But, like, air fry dogs? Hell yeah! Give it a try. They come out so fucking good. But it's nice, because, like, I'm generally terrified of cooking. I am not good in the kitchen in the slightest. But the air fryer makes a lot of this stuff really easy for me. At least in terms of, like, properly cooking stuff, you know? Sure, it may not be as quick as the microwave, but it's got a little bit less radiation. So today we're going to be continuing the Your Hot Dark Apocalypse raid series, which, as previously established, is a crossover with the Nier franchise, and in a little bit of a way is also with the Drakengard franchise. Hello, Ion Agenda, welcome. The Drakengard stuff, we might actually start seeing the Drakengard stuff on this stream, depending on how long we go for. But of course, because it's all tied together, you know, you can't really have one without the other. Oh man, and I gotta say, crossover stuff like this is dangerous when it is something for, like, a franchise you really like, because I'm out here playing this, and all I can think is, wow, I should replay Shadowbringers. No, I'm already replaying Shadowbringers. I should replay Nier. Oh. And realistically, I should replay Nier. Nier's good as hell. Hold on. I think the only problem is I've got like a lot of stuff that I'm revisiting right now that I still haven't finished. I still need to... Hold on. I was stuck in my teeth. I still gotta... and this is purely like off-stream stuff. I still need to finish playing through Rise of the Tomb Raider. I still need to finish... I started watching The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey after finishing Lord of the Rings: War of the Rohirrim. And I need to continue that. And then, over on Caramiella's stream, there was a brief discussion about Jurassic Park and Jurassic World, which got me thinking about Jurassic Park and Jurassic World again. It is fucked up to me that there are now more Jurassic World movies than there were Jurassic Park movies. Like, that sucks. That doesn't feel right. That doesn't feel right to me. Like, what the hell? Oh. Oh. Hmm. Gulp. Ah. Delicious. I don't know. Nier's really good. I really like Nier. I think I started, like, I'm trying to think about, like, the timeline of my streams, and, God. When I played Nier Replicant, that was back when I had a PNG tuber that didn't have hair. Which sounds further back than it is, I think. Like, it's only been a few years. My streaming setup has changed so much in that time. Look at me. Look how many dimensions I have. Look at how many dimensions my set has. My set does not have that many dimensions. This is a layer. Look, I can just turn this off. Hold on. Let me This is just a layer. I can just turn this off. Check out those hip windows. A little peek behind the curtain. A little peek behind the layer. All these posters, I can just turn those off individually. See what I'm talking about? This fucking mug right here. Bye. Anyway. What's been going on? Not a whole lot. Not really. I did start, so I was talking about this the other day, about how I've started kind of thinking about, like, the opening to the next Wicked Game chapter, like, how I want it to start. Like, because the way that I think about it, without getting into too much details about, like, how I'm going to do it, because I don't want to just kind of, like, give the whole thing away, but the way that I look at it is that for the characters, up until now, they've had, like, a particular kind of status quo, and now that the plot is happening to them. Hello, Kale, welcome. Now that the plot is happening to them, it's a new status quo. So, I feel like the best way to start, like, the next chapter now that this is all happening, is probably to explore how they're dealing with this change to, like, the group dynamic and everything, you know? And then just kind of go from there And then it's really just going to kind of be a matter of figuring out how to get myself on the road towards my next landmark within the story. Where's my controller? Oh, it's over here. Hold on. So last time, we fought 9S. And 2P was just like, oh, I'm big sweepy. Good night. And then she went to bed, as you can see. Like, goddamn, she's so sleepy. I think I've read all this dialogue already, so we're just going to go ahead and start the next mission. Quest. An academic dispute. Anog won't be kept from the secrets of the ruins a moment longer. Ready? Trick question. Don't care. Let's go. Damn, alright. So here we are. Sometimes I hate being the reasonable one. Dog, I get it. Just think, machines equal to man. No, perhaps even greater. If we can find this key, we can figure out how they work. We can fix 2P, and then... Oh yeah, there's a bunch of in-between stuff here. There is. And what? Slow down and use your head. How are we to know that any of what she said was true? Oh, so you'd have us sit on our hands instead of pursuing the untold power that sleeps in these ruins. Twiddle our thumbs while others race ahead and claim the prize. I'm as intrigued as you are, but I would not have us put our blind faith in someone we've only just met, particularly someone making such wild claims. Were we to bring this key to her, there's no telling what she might do with it. As if you want to be if you want to be a coward, be my guest. I'll be boldly forging a path forward, as, if you recall, we plan to do. If we can secure 2P's continued assistance, all the better. Oh. What about you? You can either dive into the great unknown with me, or stick in one toe at a time, like a beardless baby. Excuse me. So now we have to choose one or the other. What did I choose last time? I should pull up that stream. Hold on. Go to my funny little YouTube channel. Fun Apocalypse. Okay. Oop. Let's see here. It looks like I chose Anog last time. I think. Hold on. Let's find out. I'm just confirming. Anog is exactly the ideal choice. I did go with Anog that time. So let's go with Konog this time. Oh, cheap viewers on streamboo.com, eh? I think not. There's no point in arguing further. She's immune to reason when she gets like this. I'm happy to continue investigating. Of course I am. That's why we've gone to all this trouble. But we need to be careful as how we go about it, especially where 2P is concerned. I don't trust her, at least not yet. Even should we find this key, we ought to be discreet as possible about sharing our plans and information. Don't you agree? Support Konig's approach? Yeah. Should you give your support to Konig's approach, Anog's path will no longer be available to you. Please note, however, that your choice will not affect the rewards and challenges to come. Heads, I win. Konog is ready to proceed with caution. Indeed, I knew you'd have the sense to listen to me. Now, let's get started, shall we? Okay. Aww. Now I feel kind of bad. Only kind of. Yep. And I'll remember that. Now then. So we got a couple things to take a look at here. So this is all stuff that on your first run through of this are things that you would pick up in the environment. But they don't pop again when you run through it a second time. So we're going to go ahead and read them now. Unidentified Expedition Log 1. Survey of local terrain continues. Ecosystem in this area appears to have adapted to extended drought. Dry climate conditions must have been present for some time. Investigation of a murky spring did reveal aquatic life, though of an unusual sort. Expedition Log 2. Survey of local terrain continues. Current location is particularly verdant, likely owing to the plethora of freshwater springs. Peculiar that two so markedly distinct biomes should exist in such proximity. Expedition Log 3. Survey of local terrain still continues, though with no discoveries of particular note, or perhaps I've grown tired of searching. Still, it's better to be stuck in the middle of nowhere than on the front lines. Memory of a damaged machine. Oh, brother, where art thou? It's dark. I'm alone. All alone and lonely. I want friends. Don't stop me. I'll kill you. I need friends. Machine Research Report 1. The machine's primary objective seems to be nothing more than kill enemy. What's troubling, though, is that their auto-evolution systems have begun to build a private network. Machine Research Report 2. The machine's network has evolved to the point where paradoxes no longer present an obstacle, allowing for diversity among individuals. They may continue to incorporate whatever data is within reach, someday the world in its entirety. Weapon Fragment Data 1. The blade is in motion, once gleaming white drenched red. A blow to halt the twin gear's life and death, its impetus long forgotten. Weapon Fragment Data 2. Our world never doubted, only closed its eyes, the better to turn unburdened. Data 3. In that world we once knew, sharp and shattered, a single spark of memory grows to a flame. It shines upon the lost, and at last we understand. 4. Rue not what has come to be, nor lay down your arms while life still rises amidst ruin. The blade demands this vow, its virtue. And a tattered flyer. Thanks for... By... is a thriving chain of including swords that match the regional features and squads of... I think this is for... Accords? Shit? But we haven't gone to Puppy Bunky yet. So we can't look at Puppy Bunky yet. I fucking love this area. It's one of my favorite places to come to do, like, G-poses and stuff like that. Also, the music is a banger, of course. Yeah. Ah. I'm okay. I've actually written a little bit about, not a huge amount, about Eigeld's experience with the Yorha Dark Apocalypse raids, but it is canon to her story. I have a whole bit. There's one of the fanfics that I've written, I think it was for FF14 right one year. Involved Aigeld bringing Maya Capra to the copied factory to get her a set of the Yorha gear. I don't like relying on this place's internal mechanisms, particularly to dangle over a gaping chasm, but it seems we have little choice. Maybe if I close my eyes. Whee! Before we proceed, we should decide upon what to do in the event that we become lost in this maze of a place. These teleportation devices should serve. If you can't find your way back to me, use one to return to the entrance immediately. I'll meet you there. Got it? I'd hate to lose our muscle because you wandered off and fell into a pit somewhere. Now, you're free to take a look around. If you find anything noteworthy, bring it to me. They don't have any good drink. Sorry, they only sell good drink in Ebisugaoka circa 1962. So, we gotta keep an eye out for anything interesting, huh? Those doors weren't open before. Huh. This seems incredibly normal. When in Rome. Anyway. Oh, a broken kick-em bob. Yeah, what I did in the fic that I wrote about this area, basically what I did was I had Aigeld lead Maya here specifically. And of course, Maya's just like, what the fuck? And Aigeld's just like, oh yeah, those were here when I got here. Hey, check this out. And she picks up like one of these canisters over here and is just like, look, there's a full set of gear in here. Like it's the most normal goddamn thing in the world. Because it's Aigeld and she's a Looney Tune. Kanog, I found a room full of dead women. That's the look of a woman who's onto something. Do share. It's a broken kick-em bob. At least she didn't take it off a corpse. That would be weird. Yeah, that would be weird. I bet that whatever this is, it's part of a greater whole. Whole? Let's see if we can find any similar pieces. We may be able to reassemble it if so. Okay. Big pipe time. Big pipe hours. Yeah. I just really want to play Nier Automata now. Oh shit, a rusty what's-it. Ooh, a tarnished thingamajig. Damaged pod. Deliver the parts and pod to Konog. Kong, where are you at? Oh, hey, Anog. How's investigating with Kana going for you? Slowly, I expect. You would expect. You have more parts for me, I trust. I have this, I have that, and I have this thing. Don't be a miser now. Let me see them too. Wow, I don't know what any of this does. Oh, look at all of these. Hard to say for sure whether we have everything until we take a crack at reassembling it, of course, but it's a start. And this pod. I've been so wanting to take one of these apart. Do you hear something? Function resumed. Initiating repair process. Alert. Multiple life forms detected in proximity. Life forms would be us, I presume? Interesting. If it's still functional, there's no need for me to disassemble it. Pity. Still, I say we take it back with us. Any objections? No, of course not. So let's get on with it. Okay. Oh, what's this? Indeed, what is it? Oh, look, a Dragon Ball. Huh? Oh, shit. It's him. Though how he climbed back up here in that state. Probably used the ladder. Like if I had to guess. Well, you're the one who wanted to work with 2P. I'm sure she would say to destroy him for good. What do you say? Shh. Oh, brother, you know me too well. We take him with us, of course. Just in case. It'll be our little secret. Herm. Twink detected. He's very bouncy. Yeah, he just bounced right back up. No harm, no foul. So we can come back and explore large chunks of this area. Same with the next area that we're going to be going to as well. But not the third one, which is a bit of a bummer. This may be the clue we've been searching for. I only hope it doesn't blow up in our faces, in any sense. Konog and I will be heading back out. I want to perform a proper analysis on these parts as soon as possible. I don't blame you if you want to look around a bit more first, though you had best share your findings. And that's basically the go-ahead to, like, run through again and see if there's any sort of, like, items that you missed for the, what the fuck is that thing called? Portable Archive. You know what? I just remembered something. Oh, hey, Delina's online. It's me. I thought there used to be, like, a button you could hit to, like, send someone, like, an invite back, or maybe that's only during certain things. Anyways, there is a free login campaign happening right now where you can get essentially, like, 4 days worth of playtime. Amazing chance that'd happen. Yeah. So if there's anyone out there who has been interested in playing the game or getting back into the game and who happens to be named Zilla, I highly recommend. Toops is still down. Beep. Processing. I thought that key was a figure of speech, but it looks like it could potentially be an unlocking mechanism. If you squint. I make a gross noise real quick. Must play. It's about time. You know those parts we found? Well, I've managed to cobble them together into a decent approximation of something. I was hoping that if I got the basics right, the pod could tell us what it's meant to be, but it won't stop repeating processing and beeping at me. It worked when it was analyzing us, so theoretically it should be up to the task, but it seems we'll have to wait for it to finish whatever it is that it's doing. I'm half tempted to take one of my tools to it, but if I can't put it back together, we'll be back to square one. So, patience it is. Nod. In the meantime, we have quite a bit of other data to analyze. So much, in fact, that I'm certain we will need a considerable amount of time, uninterrupted time, to work, if you take my meaning. I'm telling you to keep the chief off our backs for a while. I don't care how. Say that his house is on fire, if you like. Or put it to the torch if you're not comfortable with lying. What if I'm not comfortable with arson? Should take about a patch's worth of time. 2 patches. Realistically speaking. But, like, I think, because this was one of the ones where, like, there were new quests for it each patch. And you would have to do, like, but, like, the big updates were still 0.1, 0.3, and 0.5. But you would have to do, like, the between patches in order to continue on to the other stuff. You heard, Anog. We're counting on you to keep the chief occupied so that we don't have to. We simply don't have the time for half a dozen lectures about protocol and safety and ethics, you understand? Beep processing. ... Exit to Calusia. Let's all go to Calusia. Let's all go to Calusia. Hey, man. Lolly, mysterious machines from the ruins will kill us all, ho, I suppose. Sorry, it's been a lot to take in. Did you manage to keep our local miscreants out of trouble? I found them to be surprisingly competent, actually. It's true that when it comes to mechanical contraptions, you'll find none cleverer than those two. Or more obsessive. Oh! If anyone's capable of solving the mystery of these ruins, it's them. Much as I hate to say this, we should leave them to their own devices. For now. I see that Selma is also dressed for the occasion. Carnivals and confrontations. The dig site chief has a request for you. You could not possibly guess who it concerns. Lolly, what a conveniently timed entrance, ho. I was just thinking that I ought to send someone to check on Enog and Konog. I should dress for the occasion, but I found a really good coat for Dell. I'm too far away. They're still poking and prodding at those whatsits you dug up in the ruins, which is all well and good until one of them sets off another explosion. Oh, I'm sure you'll notice if they blow up anything important. By which point, it'll be too late. Not to mention that our annual carnival is fast approaching. There's plenty that wants doing before we're ready, and I need those two to start pulling their weight. Ooh, fun carnival. While you're looking in on them, remind them they've got duties outside of tinkering with rusty thingamabobs, will you? Maybe they'll listen if it's you doing the nagging. They seem to respect you, much as they respect anyone. Must be all the violence. Yeah, probably. You'll find them in the tunnels, of course. Can't lure them out of there for love nor money, and believe me, I've tried. Leave it to me. Oh. Much closer now. Oh. Oh. A baby. That took a concerning amount of time. Oh, right. I've still got all of these. All right. Time to go this way. Get that out of the way now. Blah. Boa. Buena-na-na-na. Going off stream delay was a delay. Huh? No. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Maybe it's supposed to do that? Hey guys. Ah, there you are. Can you believe this? Huh? I waited through days of processing, broke multiple tools, and after all that... Stupid son of a Hobbs-swiving... Who's fucking Hobbs? Anog, not everyone is privy to your inner thoughts. Allow me to explain. The pod confirmed this device grants the user access to some sort of weaponry, which presumably means it is indeed the key of which 2P spoke. Unfortunately, no sooner had we gotten it working than it stopped again. Based on our previous experiences, we assume it's run out of power and will require a supplementary energy source. So let's hurry up and find one. The sooner we get the key working, the sooner we can pulverize our enemies. Now, wait just a moment. We aren't even certain what sort of weaponry is involved here. Even when we get the key working again, we shouldn't activate it willy-nilly. Honestly, Connacht, this ceaseless whining of yours is why we never make any progress. It's not whining, it's being ethical and prudent. Shall the victor be the first to draw blood or the last man standing? Why not both? More like prude. Got him. Arguing with Anog is like being run over by a trolley. Damn. Get her ass. One way to do it. Anog would like to continue what may be charitably termed the discussion at hand. What are we talking about? Ah, yes, why I'm right. I agree that we still know too little about the machine lifeforms and androids, but that's precisely why we need to seize this opportunity. If we claim the weaponry for ourselves, we'll know exactly what the enemy's capabilities are. Then, and only then, can we protect the village from comparable technology. Fine, fine. I see your point. We'll be safer in the long run if we activate the weaponry sooner rather than later. Or everyone else will. I'll probably have dropped dead from trying to keep up with you. Haha, you say that, but you're far too stubborn to die. That's why I can always count on you. You too, most loyal and lethal assistant. Come along, we have a power source to find. Pew! Wow, everybody in this room is such a great conversationalist. Alright, where am I going? We gotta leave. This sounds like a good plan. Can't see how it could possibly go wrong. This will be great for the carnival. Dodos. I'm never sure if Anog has the better argument or if she's just better at arguing. I guess it doesn't matter. She usually gets what she wants in the end. It's about time. I've been considering what we need in order to power the key. A hefty chunk of crystal from a knocker ought to do it, though I haven't quite worked out how we'll divert its energy for our purposes. Connacht and I will think on it while you head over to the Hollows and liberate that crystal. Find us when you're back in Comra. Yeah, alright. Shoom. I'm going the wrong way. How do I get up there? Oh yeah, we gotta go up around this way. Meanwhile, I start to poke the control panel. I gotta go find something to kill. That's a right beautiful knocker, that is. Anyway. Gotta go find some knockers to slap. Just the one knocker, actually. Deliver the chunk of knocker to Anog. Someone's car alarm was going off. Fucked up. And another thing, why does Anog's way always have to be so fun? You got one, right? Yeah, here you go. May I interrupt the stream for a second? I did notice that you wanted to share strategy boards that people have shared with you. Uwu knockers. Perfect, now we can run some tests. Let me finish up this quest and then we'll take a look. Yes, it'll take a bit of experimentation to get the key powered up. It is science, you know. Don't you worry, though. We'll have this thing in working order before you know it. While you wait, why don't you take some time for yourself, have a nap, try some of our local delicacies, tell the chief to go bugger himself. Anog! Konog! Why weren't you at dwarf practice? Ah, and here's Eigild. I knew you had roped her into your schemes again. They're good schemes. Anyway, you're the one who keeps sending her to check on us. I wouldn't have to if you do the work you were assigned. The carnival won't wait on your pet projects. Eh. Fine. Come on, Konog. Let's get this over with. Okay. Frustrating as they are, you have to admire their enthusiasm for tinkering. They can put even a tenth of that energy toward the carnival. We'll be ready in no time. See, the other way to do it is just spend 50k points. I hope you'll be able to attend. You won't have seen the like before, I assure you, not to mention that we're eager to show our appreciation for your helping us with those machines. There's no better way to do that than with a dwarven toast to your health or two. Doesn't. Okay. And that's the 5.2 quests. Okay, now you mentioned strategy boards. Let's take a look here. I can't believe you've done this. No, don't get that out of here. Fucking... Elves defeated? What about elves? The only one I've seen. I've seen a lot of really good strategy board shit posts recently. Little guys? Fucking amazing. Good lord. Patch finished, so guys defeated. No, we've got more little guys to talk to. And an ominous Senistic. We can rebuild her. The Dig Chief would have you be an active participant in Comra's carnival. Lolly, I knew you'd be here sooner or later, ho. You remember the carnival I told you about, don't you? Oh yeah, is it almost time? I'm so excited for the carnival. The carnival's gonna be a fucking banger. We've finished preparing, which means it's nearly time to open celebrations with the unfurling of the banners. But first, we'll need an officially sanctioned bearer to present said banners to 2 to 3 of our people. And why not let you do the honors? I have a message on Discord. 1 second. Oh, shit. Alright, I gotta be right back. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, I don't know if I've talked about it before. Why are your brake lights on? I was actually just about to explain. I don't know if I've talked about this on stream yet, but a couple weeks back, something something happened to my car. And I didn't realize it until I think we had gone out to K-Pot one day. Which is Korean hot pot, Korean barbecue place. And I realized that, like, I had turned my car off and everything, but my brake lights were still on. I'm just like, that's weird. Why is that happening? And I started looking up, like, reasons that the brake lights would still be on. And, if you don't know how this works, in the particular model of car that I have, the way that the brake lights function is that there is a button that is next to the arm of the brake pedal that when it's pushed in, turns the brake lights off. And when it's not pushed in, aka when you're pushing down on the brake pedal, the lights come on. Now, the thing on the arm of the brake pedal that pushes that button in the car that I have is this little rubber nub. And in my research to find out what the fucking hell was happening, I found out that sometimes what can happen is that that little rubber nub can fall off. So I'm just like, I wonder if that's what happened. So I check the floor of the driver's side of my car, and I find, like, this little rubber nub on the floor. I'm just like, oh, hey, what's that? And I pick it up, and it disintegrates in my hand. So I'm just like, okay. I think I might be starting to put together what happened here. So right now, unfortunately, I haven't had a good chance to fix that. So right now, the brake lights on my car just stay on unless I pull the fuse that they're connected to. So what I've been having to do is that anytime I'm not using my car for an extended period of time, I am pulling the fuse that powers the brake lights, which turns them off and keeps them from draining my battery. It is not a perfect solution, but it is, at the very least, keeping my car nominally running. The downside, of course, is when I forget to do it, and then my brake lights just stay on indefinitely, which we only really find out if we're looking directly at them, or it gets dark and we can see the red glow in the night. Which is what happened here. Friend of the stream and housemate, XIV, alerted me to the fact that my brake lights were on. I have sorted the first two control panel sections, which means the other two can just be emotes. Cool. Sorry, I'm like, taking care of something at the same time. So what were we doing? Dig Site Chief is saying to present banners. Others are clamoring for the task. Make no mistake, it's an important, highly coveted duty, you understand. But I couldn't deprive you of this opportunity to experience GOG culture hands-on. Consider it a thank you for keeping Anog and Konog from blowing themselves up. And look sharp. You haven't got all day. One second. Okay. All right. Bye. Let's go ahead and get in there. Oh, pretty bunny. I'm so glad, like, everything has just been, like, such, like, how to put this? all developments since, like, Endwalker have been great. As somebody who plays Viera, I enjoy seeing more Viera. It's just like, first you hit Endwalker, and like a bunch of hairstyles were made compatible with Viera, so we weren't confined to just like the regular like smattering of hairstyles that they deemed us able to have. And then like you've got of course the boy buns being added. And then now we're seeing hats being made compatible with Viera, so it's just been great to see so many Banui, mainly. I enjoy seeing Banui. I enjoy Banui. Hello, Xanda. Welcome. So the role of bearer went to the outsider after all. Nothing you can't handle, I hope. Yeah, here you go, man. Hat for my little hater. Not that I think the chief made a poor choice, mind. Bit of a waste, yes, but there's no better way for you to introduce yourself to the rest of the village. And wouldn't you know it, you're not so bad. Thanks. Yeah, Zilla, if you ever manage to pop back in on the free login for the free login campaign, let me know so that if nothing else, I can get you added to my friends list finally. Excitable villager. Aha! You'll be the bearer. Well, hand it over. This is what we've all been waiting for. Here you go. Ah, the colors of Comra. They speak of our village, our lives, our very souls. Except this one. Never really cared for this one. Looks like it tripped halfway through the journey from beige to yellow and fell in a ditch. Really good dialogue in these quests. Earnest villager. Time already, is it? Oh, my hands are so sweaty. Do take care now. I'd hate to be the one what drops the banner. Here you go, man. Woo! Well done. Let's share a drink once it's safely unfurled, eh? The carnival is our way of showing appreciation for each other, and I certainly appreciate you keeping this banner from slipping away like a greased eel. Just got an early shift tomorrow, so I'm holding out till Monday and prioritizing draws for now. Understood. The Karma villagers are great. They are. Gamg. With a motherfucker named Gamg. Finished, have you? Hopefully speaking with those folks helped impress upon you that this wasn't some menial errand anyone could have done. No, the slightest mishap in the banner delivery process would have spelled disaster, you hear? Now without further ado, let the carnival begin! Oh, dope! Yay, carnival fun! Nothing bad ever happens at a carnival. Oh. Those might have been the triplets and the girl they were seeing. No need to stand there waiting for someone to give you more work to do. Go and witness the fruits of our labors. Revel, frolic, etc. If you need a task that badly, you can set yourself to working up an appetite. Expect you to partake heartily of our traditional cuisine, not to mention the drinks. Aye. Stones, spare me these menial tasks. If I see one more streamer... Oh god, I gotta get out of here. Okay, she's not looking at me. I think I'm safe. Why, if it is an Igeld, and run absolutely ragged with tedious carnival duties, no doubt. Did anyone invite Lamrit? Well, ain't she dead? And weren't she a thole? I had the honor of delivering the banners, thank you very much. I may be getting my names mixed up. Oh, and I suppose you were told it was incredibly important, were you? Well, try not to let it go to your head. Speaking of your head, I expect it just might explode when you see the key in action. Yes, the key. Don't tell me you've forgotten. All of this festive nonsense has been an unnecessary distraction, but Kanog and I did manage to make some real progress while the chief wasn't looking. Dwarf that's always drinking from the Shadowbringers roll quest. Also a Thole. And that's a Jihad. If you want the details, and I know you do, you'll have to meet us at the usual place. Last thing we need is half the village drunkenly eavesdropping. Okay, I don't see how this could possibly go poorly. Right, yacht. Not her name. Well, oh. Everyone's over here now. Yo! 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 Yeah, but she was banished though, right? I mean, yeah, but like, this isn't even the village she's from. She's from the other one. I can't even imagine the Gogs would like a banished Thole. How's Toops doing? How's it going, Toops? Still dotting, I see. We haven't even got to the part where Anog and I argue yet, and I'm already knackered. Yeah. There you are. Let's review our work, shall we? Doubtless you've forgotten some significant detail. As hopefully even you will recall, we required a source of energy to restore functionality to the so-called key 2P told us about. We obtained said source in the form of a Knocker's crystalline carapace, though the transference of energy from crystal to key proved a challenge. Nothing that Kanog and I, in my infinite wisdom, couldn't handle, however. Smile, a bunny. You'll find your faith in us well rewarded. The key is now fully powered, and as far as we can tell, functional, so I dare say we'll soon be capable of smiting our enemies with the press of a button. Or we would be. We have the first clue as to how to operate the blasted thing. Indeed, it seems the key is a more complicated device than we anticipated. Thus far, we've succeeded only in making it display a series of strange glyphs. We presented these to the pod for translation, of course, but we cannot make heads nor tails of its terminology, no matter how many times we prompted to explain. The androids appear to have an intuitive, or at least finely honed, grasp of technology, so I have no doubt that 2P would know, but she's shown no sign of miraculously awakening, that's for certain. Ah, you, pod. Can 2P be revived? Analyzing android repair sequence. Error detected. Confirming details. Damage to internal mechanism detected. Proposal. Replace the damaged part. So with a replacement part, repair is possible. I dare say facilitating that process would prove more efficient than continuing our own fruitless experimentation with the key. I would hardly call wandering the factory for days on end with the barest idea of what sort of part we're looking for efficient. I think if I want to replay Nier Automata, I'd probably get the Switch version. So unless our friend here just happened to stumble upon a room filled with android corpses ripe for the harvesting. Oh yeah, the corpse room. That's a thing. Odd, but superlative. You will take us there at once. We'll bring Pod, too. It can tell us if any of the androids still have the part we need. Onward! What corpse room? Oh, you know. The room with the corpses. The room what's got's the corpses. I just remember a perfectly normal room. Don't worry about it. Man, this is a long walk. It was a kick 'em bob, thank you very much. Drinks in that mug have extra kick. God, there's a mug I've had, a couple mugs I've had my eye on, actually, for a little bit, but I've already got a lot of mugs on hand, so I'm trying not to buy more, but it's just like, oh man. The Filio mug looks really nice. Not that I'm eager to take part in Android, but how do we do that? Tactical support units are authorized to recover Android parts and carry out replacement and repair operations. A look inside the androids and a giant step towards our ultimate goal. Mwahaha. By the way, where are we going? It's over here. Destination. With the chat mode in Say, use your keyboard or software keyboard to enter any phrase containing anog to attract the easily distracted dwarf's attention. This will probably get her attention, right? Over here, is it? Kanog, Pod, stop dallying. Yeah, it did the trick. How disturbing. The color of their garb is different, but they do appear to be of the same make as 2P. Which means, ghoulish or not, we can make use of them. This is truly excellent, Kanog. My understanding is that Pod should be able to salvage the correct part and initiate the repairs. Let's see. Beep boop. Part compatibility confirmed. ... The more we learn about the android's technology, the more fascinating and unnerving it becomes. Who could possibly have created this? Well, is that one you need to... I'm sure... Is that a stage play that you have to see for that? Or is it like a book that you had to read? Or is this one of the ones where you had to get, like, the program from an orchestra or an orchestral concert? Oh, wait, no, none of those are right for this particular scenario. All right. You'll never guess. Giant babies. Must be instructed every single time. Go on, pod. Fix 2P. The Watchers dance. Did it work? Hey, girl, hey? Though those aren't the same giant babies. Smile. We did it. We saved 2P. We have done a good deed. And only good things will come from this. I hope that the part replacement won't result in memory loss. We have too many unanswered questions. There's the Watchers, and there's the Mars people. So given where things are going to be going with this particular quest line, I think what we're dealing with right now is tied a little bit closer to the giant babies. I believe. Restore the... What was I saying? Yeah. Repair process complete. Everything you know is wrong. Black is white, up is down, and short is long. The glee in Analog's eyes at the sight of 2P's awakening could only be born of keen self-interest. It would not be wise to keep her waiting. Sweet success. Drakenir lore is so wild. It is. Let's not waste any more time about it. 2P, do you remember what happened? I was damaged in combat, and you brought me here. And then you wildly inconvenienced us by dying on the table, yes. Fortunately for you, we were clever enough to pick up Pod here, and by the fact that we're having this conversation, I assume it succeeded in repairing the damage. I see. Did you locate the key as I instructed? Despite how little information we had to go on, we did. It's fully operational as far as we can tell, so can you use it? Damn, alright. Oh. What? An earthquake? Everyone, outside, now! Well, that's no good. Nothing bad ever happens. The mountain! What happened to the mountain? This isn't... Anog, look! Oh no, they all look cool as hell. "2P, no! There are too many!" Worried for me? Don't be. Uh-oh. White. What is the meaning of this? It means that your assistance is no longer necessary. It's your girl! Let's fucking go! "2B, sweetie, honey, how you doing?" Have it your way, then. See this world to its end. I know I worried, but I thought she was our friend. Hey girl, hey. And who are you? Is your dress about to turn white? 'Cause if so... I am a Yorha number 2 Type B unit, but you may call me 2B. I'm here to destroy the androids in white. We can discuss this later. Right now, we've got to stop 2P. Hey, should we... Okay. You know, no, it's fine. It's fine. You have a new friend with less melanin, sure, but still. Give me 1 sec, need new drink. I remember... So, 2P is based off the second player color scheme that 2B had in Soul Calibur. And in that one, she had, like, a darker skin tone. So, when they did 2P for the Nier raids, for whatever reason, they didn't give her quite as dark of a skin tone. Hello, Ake4. Welcome. Welcome. And I'm not 100% certain why. I think I remember hearing that the degree to how dark they made her skin tone for Soul Calibur was actually an error. But a lot of people thought they, like, whitewashed 2P. It's not really... I wouldn't really say they went that far, because then when you see, like, 2B and 9S, it's just like, oh, no. They're much whiter. I'm gonna go check on everybody real quick. Give me a second. Delina's fine. Whitest kids you know. Delina wasn't hit in the attack, she just drank herself into a stupor. What have I done? Checks out. We've made a fine mess of things, to be sure, but it's hardly the first time. Nothing for it but to fix it. Careful. They may intend for us to follow. Alright, so this is where I got up. Where I got up to, so I might duck out to avoid spoilers. Oh, have you not finished this one? Good idea, good idea. Because shit about to go wild. Puppy bunky time. Average wait time 7 minutes. Okay. So Xanda might be doing this one on stream, on their own stream. Can I? I'm in the Materia server. Oh, well, I mean, hold on. You should be able to server hop, I think. If you want to. You'd have to pop over to Crystal. Materia might be a different data center. Oh, true. Is data center travel a thing? I thought it was, wasn't it? Not yet? Damn. What the fuck? Fucked up if true. But Crystal is always... Oh, it is. Crystal is always problematic. Right, because of the DDoS. Okay, yeah, if you want to try traveling to the Crystal data center, the DDoS, the role players, it's fine. We're not on Belmung. Yeah, if you want to give it a shot, I'm willing to wait. We need to increase the buns. Dolina needs to have a crisis. There's this one player who keeps checking me out. This is a really appropriate umbrella for this outfit, actually. Goth up, everyone. I can tell you if he makes it in. Sure thing. Go without me. Couldn't remember my password. Oh no! Unfortunate. Won't let me log in now. Oh, I'm sorry. I am just real quick. Where is that emote I got? Here we go. I think, is that the battle stance? Yeah, that's battle stance. Okay. See if I can watch an episode of Kamen Rider before Q pops. Is why I write mine down, because my memory's hot garbage. Didn't help that my computer swapped to UK mode, so it was putting in the wrong characters, for fuck's sake. Oh, no. How does that work? Oh, I get it. All the characters that I was putting in were upside down. Right, right. Because of the hemispheres. Okay, it says we have 13 minutes. Oh, well, sorry. No, don't worry about it. Hey, if you can get up to the next one by next weekend, you can always join for that one. Paradigm's Breach is kind of a wild one to do anyway. Wow. Itchy. How long is several minutes? I mean, it looks like the party's filling up fast. We have gone down from 13 minutes to 7. Oh wait, did you get into doing the data center travel? Oh, or you're talking about like trying to log in again? You're probably talking about trying to log in again. Oh, fuck. Q popped. Star told me. Hopefully we can go. There we go. Alright. Let me get my ponytail retied. 1 second. Ah! Go, gadget puppy bunky. Yeah, we're all very impressed. I got something like that too, you know. Wahoo! where do we go? Okay, everyone's following me this way, so... Wait for it. Wait for everybody to be in a position. Alright. Is this going to be a good spot? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Oh no, Grumpy Grampy's down! I didn't even see those guys. Woohoo! I think this one. Oh, thankfully both of them were good. Looks like we got a few people down in, I think that's A? Please don't fire your missiles at us. Prepare to regret your choices. It's such a good fucking line. Also, this being called Life's Last Song and having, like, the rings from, like, the end of, like, Drakengard 1 and 2 is also really good. Woo! Jesus. We're all just kind of spread out at this point. Who gives a fuck? Like, that's not really going to be a problem until we get to the next boss, I don't think. Oh, we got 2 people down. Good night. Okay, how do we get out of here? Alright, hold on. I need to see... Search for item... I do not have this one. So, greed. Thigh boots of casting. I'm pretty sure I've got. Yeah. So I'll pass on those. How's the oopsie? Okay. One more. Go! A bitch is in the thick of it, and I'm the bitch in this scenario. We did it. Oh! Let me at him! Let me at him! So one of the most important things to do here is to make sure that the thing is pointed away from the other players in the Alliance. Because, oh boy, let me tell you, that can get dicey. I have had that get dicey before. That in particular is the thing that you want to make sure is pointed away from other people. Because if you got that accidentally pointed towards another party in the Alliance, then you could potentially take out that entire party, and then that's going to be a whole problem, and a lot of people are going to be really mad at you. I think... Where do we need to be for this? Inside? Yes, I'm so smart. Oh, Grumpy Grampy's down again. Grampy down. Whoa. Okay, here we go. Oof. Whoa. Alright, everybody back in your corners. Go on. Get out of here. Okay, one of their red mages is still over here. And a Pictomancer? Oh, Yeet. Yeah, there we go. Good job, everybody. Good job. Okay, looks like everybody has returned to their proper parties, which is good. I think Party A is probably going to finish killing their dude first. Well, it looks like we might come in second. Alright. A boss is down. They're gonna go help out B. We can handle the rest of ours. Alright. Let's get in there. Get their fucking ass. Woo! Alright. Breach is offending. I have already, so pass on those. And maiming. I have already, so pass on those. Woo! Oh, somebody's using the new outfit that dropped earlier. In the week. I've been thinking about that one. I might get it. Okay, this one gets kind of buck wild. That's 210 from Nier Automata. You may remember her as the mommy android. who was weird towards 9S a little bit. Not like uncomfortably so, but like it was a little bit just like, hey, what are you talking about, lady? Oh, ow. Oh! That's a lot of empty health bars. Oh, I didn't even realize I was standing in something like that. Oh. I gotta pay better attention. Clearly. It's fine. I got mitigation for days. As long as I remember to use it. Uh-oh. Oh, they're gonna fire big ol' lasers. Fucking pew pew, bitch. We love to fire a big honkin' laser. That was a big hammer attack. I don't know if that was clear. Oh, now this is where it gets weird. Hold on. Ah. Right here. So first they do this. But then they do like the one right next to it, so we gotta go over here. Whoa! Woo! People dropping like flies by the end of that one. Goodness gracious! Alright, don't have this, so greed that. And Boots of Maiming I do have, so pass on that. No, thank you, sir. Kill this man. Goodness gracious, there's a lot of you guys. Let's go! Unit 2P process termination confirmed. No, wait. Oh, 2B killed 2P off screen, but... Damn mitosis. So this happens in Automata, right? Yes. Sort of. Legion from Castlevania. Hot girl orb, the compound. Okay, here we go. Oh. Meow. Meow. Just gotta queue this up. Hold on. Xanda, I thought you dipped out. To avoid spoilers. But yeah, no, Compound 2P is really cool. You know what? Fair enough. Ooh, do I wanna... This is the one I want to get far away from, right? Yeah. Go side to side. I forget if this one's side to side or a cone. I think it's just directly in front of her. And this one is inside. Whoa, jeez. We were probably in a bad position for that, all things considered. Eep! That's a lot of things happening all at once! Four parts resolved. I'm not involved in this, so it's fine. But watch out! I'm going over here. Fuck you guys. Oh, come on. Bitch. Alright, we got all these covered? Seems like it. That's what you'll love to see. Alright, Delina, I'm putting my trust in you. To hit that MF LB3. Show me that Vermilion Scourge. If I'm not flashbanged by the end of this raid, what's even the goddamn point? God bless you, Delina. Oh, they didn't realize what kind of Prime Blade it was. Oop. Oh. Never mind. Fuck this. Ooh. Yikes. This is fine. We're doing well. Boom. Big woman defeated. I have not seen them do that before. What, the circular Prime Blade where they teleport to the middle? I feel like I saw that a while ago, but it's been a hot minute. Thank you for the Vermilion Scourge, by the way. I knew I could count on you. I like crow facts. Alright, let me check here real quick. I don't have this. I don't have this. I do have these. I do have this. Damn, I don't think I got fucking anything this round. Hey guys, we won. Aren't you glad we won? 2B and 2P and 2B are identical. How do they come to be on different sides? All clear, for now. Hey girl, I was wrong. So wrong. I made you go along with my decisions. I put everyone in danger. Anog. I'm the one who let the conflict spread this far. Blaming yourselves is unnecessary. I love that you can see Mount Golg in the background. Forgive me, but you seem so similar to 2P and we still don't really understand either of you. Are you truly our ally? Lol, no. I can't be certain. All I know is that I was damaged in a battle between the machine life forms and then I was here. Your world is very different from where I was. I don't know my coordinates and I can't contact command. I just followed the explosions. Let's approach this from a different angle then. What are the machine life forms and why were you fighting them? The machine life forms are weapons created by aliens from beyond the stars. As part of Yorha, my mission is to reclaim the planet from these invaders. Alien invaders? Never mind. What about 2P? As an android, does she not belong to this Yorha as well? No, she is a copy built by the machine life forms, probably to fight Yorha specifically. We also retrieved another android, a boy. Well, we know why you couldn't contact command is because it's laying on the ground in shambles. True! Though to be fair, this is the puppet's bunker. Not Yorha's. If he's still with you, I would like to see him. Aha. Very well, can't make things any worse. Yeah, sure. Hey girl, hey, how you doing? You want to talk about it? Bunny bunny? Uh-huh. Okay. Let's get out of here. Exit to Calusia. Begone. Hey, party people in the place to be. How we feel it? No one's outside. Oh, Delina's doing better. And there goes Selma. I'm sure everybody got out in time. Everything probably ended up just fine, honestly. Like, if we're being really real. Pod. Accessing data for your hot type B unit. Overwrite previous owner ID? Oh, maybe. To think he was on our side after all. Well, we hit him where 2P wouldn't know to look. Follow me. Bokeh. Enter Anog's lair. Dot dot dot. He's been out of operation since we brought him here. Hey there, big fella. Yeah, it's about right. 9S. There. Sorry, I started looking at stuff. Give me a moment. My duty is to annihilate the machine life forms. For that, I require the assistance of 9S. I mean, yeah, I suppose that's true from a certain point of view. We must revive him. Fortunately, we have some experience with this sort of thing. What do you say, Anog? I don't. I'm certain everyone could use a rest before we proceed. A lot has happened, and we should take time to think things through. Uh-huh. Complete. Ya boy Nines. Nine S. One of my favorite parts of Nier Automata is when 9S was just like, you know, you can call me Nines if you want, and 2B was just like, no. Absolutely fucking not. I didn't think. Konog, your sister's crashing out. We gotta do something. Crime and punishment. Konog would attend to simpler matters before embarking on any further missions relating to unfathomable technology and the applications thereof. Good plan. Come to think of it, none of us ever did get the chance to enjoy the carnival. Konog, do you remember what happened to the carnival? Shrug. It's possible everyone is still carrying on with it. I've never known a few explosions to dampen their spirits before. Still, I might go and check on them. Coming, Anog? Fine. What's all that noise? I suppose there's only one way to find out. Uh-huh. So this is actually kind of an interesting sort of direction that this story goes in. Where it's just like, I feel like in a lot of cases for Final Fantasy XIV, like, Konog saying something just like, it's possible that they carried on with the festival, you know? Dwarves are a hardy folk, and it's gonna take more than a few explosions to keep us down. And normally, yes, that would be the case. Like, if this was literally any other... It's loud. If this was literally any other part of FF14, I feel like that's exactly how it would play out. But this is the Nier crossover. So, things are maybe a little bit more dire. Why me? Them things came from right here. Saw it with my own 2 eyes, and that's that. I swear it on my granddad's grave. Didn't like that. Did not like that at all. No, ma'am. The village is in shambles. My house may as well be a pile of kindling. Always knew those brats were up to something. This is the Nier crossover, and the story is actually not at all about Nier. It's about dwarves and the meaning of grief. This is what I was afraid of. Will you all shut... Oh, beg your pardon. Bit preoccupied with my duties at the moment. Oh, and 2B is here. Please, we didn't mean for any of this to happen. But that's the thing, isn't it? It being about that is what makes it the Nier crossover. Please, calm down. It's a complicated situation. Even we are not fully... Layers. Exactly. Nier as a series is all about people with good intentions trying to do the right thing, and in a lot of cases causing the worst possible outcome. We ain't here for your excuses. Just admit it. This is all your fault. You let those things through the tunnels. They knew you, and look what they did to the place. That's it. That's the series. Exactly. I would say that even probably goes back to Drakengard, honestly. We don't care about the whys and wherefores. We want to know how you plan to make amends. We'll do everything we can, I swear, but... I don't think this is going anywhere good. The village is still in danger. No one wants to hear it from me, though. Please, can you speak to Elder Glag and make him understand? Sure. Sure, man. Absolutely. Please. We never meant for any of this to happen. Do any of you have any new dialogue? And who might you be? Haven't seen your face around here before, or have I? I misplaced my spectacles some time ago. No matter, I'm here to investigate, not conversate. As the eldest elder, it falls to me to determine the truths of the rumors surrounding this disaster. Problem being, of course, that everyone here is stubborn as a diamond ingot. They all insist they know what's true, though you can be sure half of them are up to their eyeballs in ale at any given time. I need a second opinion. Sober opinion. Here, let me smell your breath. You'll do. Speak with the villagers, and think well on who has the right of it. Then I'll hear what you have to say. I apologize for involving you in this nonsense on top of everything else. I'm so sorry. You smell honest enough. Blasted youth. No respect for proper procedure. This'll be Anog's fault, you hear? That girl never had an ounce of prudence. Only she were more like her brother. Connog told her to be cautious. Mark my words. She ought to have heeded him. I can see from the look in your eye that you agree. I only hope Connog doesn't end up answering for his sister's folly. I didn't do it! Oh, Anog and Connog, you say? Yes, they did do it. It was them! And you. I heard you followed Connog into the machine graveyard. Heard it with my own 2 ears, I did. Everyone knows it too, so you'd better be prepared to pay. I've got about 3 million gil. Will that be enough? What? You wanna know what I think? We're doomed! Doomed! Okay. Peasant. Yay, leave me alone. Anog could have saved us from those things. I just know it. There ain't no way a clever girl like her wouldn't have found a way to fight him. Only that brother of hers weren't always holding her back. You ain't from around here, but trust me, Connog's been making his problems Anog's problems since they were little. It's a shame, too, because she's a real visionary. All the characters in Drakengard are deeply, deeply flawed. Do they take Gil? If she'd had her way, she would have found out what was going on and how to put an end to it before those machines could make a beep. Dowdolf. You're the collaborator. Well, don't think you can come crying to me now that it's all gone wrong. It's plain as day that Connacht's not one for straightforward solutions, and his sister ain't much better with her flights of fancy. Lolly, I knew we'd end up here someday, ho. It's hard to know where to place the blame. I understand why you followed along with Connacht's plan, but if you all had been quicker to deal with the threat... So the fools still can't agree on which way is up. Wish I was surprised. Let's try putting it to a vote, eh? Maybe the ones pretending to know more about the matter than they really do will think twice about making arses of themselves so publicly. Can't none of you stitch your beards for half a moment? I'm asking you to raise your hands in an orderly fashion. This is hopeless. We're not getting anything useful from them. I'm not ruling out that one of these idiots accidentally has the right of it, but in your sober judgment, who's to blame? If you still ain't sure, you can try talking to everyone again, though I can't say I recommend it. Just make sure you don't take any detours past the ale casks until this is settled. Were we that wrong? Didn't we try our hardest? I mean, yeah, that's the themes, bitch. Well, if you all think about it, all of humanity is to blame. Only Anog would be so reckless to bring the whole village crashing down around our ears. I haven't said anything we don't all know already, so don't even think about trying to pin this on me. We're all done for. This is what dithering and dragging your feet gets you, I tell you. Ain't no one but to blame but Connacht for it. I don't know how to make it any plainer. Anog and Connacht are to blame here. Fools, the both of them. It's important to hear people out, don't get me wrong, but they do have a tendency to oversimplify and yell loudly. The other important theme here is that our choice doesn't actually matter. Still passively sober, I see. Have you come to a conclusion? It's complicated. Interesting. I'll take that under advisement. Not that it matters. Ahem. Everyone, I stand before you to present my findings regarding culpability in the destruction that has befallen our village. Please, wait, it's Hey, what's up? As I've said, blaming yourselves is pointless. This is my doing. It's one of them! Run! Run for your lives! Ah! Every dwarf is aghast at the sight of yet another tall woman. Wow, that might have made things worse. Are you defending us? There's no benefit to petty arguments. But wait! She says that, but I think it was kind of her to intervene. Smile. Uh-huh. I'll try speaking to the others, see if I can't get them to understand that there's more going on here than it appears. ... I'm sure she went to check on her friend, that other android, 9S. I'm gonna go and talk to her. Good plan. Anog will probably be fine. It's pointless to fight your own. I appreciate your stepping in, but I don't want everyone to see you as the enemy. If we go and talk to them now, we can explain. That's not necessary. I'm leaving anyway. This is not over. For us or the machines. What are you thinking, 2B? I'm worried for Anog as well. She hasn't been herself since, well... If she's not here, she's probably drowning herself in work. Come on, we should check on her. Like that her bed is just tatami mats. Oh yeah. Alright. Get out of here. Whoop, she's gone. She's not here. What is she doing? This isn't the time to be outside alone. We need to find her. I'll look around the village, but can you search the outskirts? Oh, Anog. Survey the destination for signs of Anog. And away we go! I like they still got the balloons up. They're doing their best. How are you holding up, Gamg? What do you want? And at this of all times. Who are you? What kind of place is this? Gamg advocating for ritual sacrifice. How you doing, proud miner? Rumors aside, we haven't seen any treasure aside from glorified scrap metal come out of the accursed machine graveyard. With the village in this state, though, I wouldn't say no to some of that. Maybe I'll see what I can dig up. Mrs. Digsite, Chief? I have some choice words for those things that destroyed all of our lovely decorations. The husband doesn't like it when I use most of them, though. He has delicate sensibilities. I can believe that. After we worked so hard as we ever work at any rate. Honestly, I think I would have preferred the Thol infiltration to this. I'll admit, I had a lot of theories, untapped veins, hidden treasures, secret Thol-made volcanoes designed to erupt in unison and wipe out all life aside from their automaton army, but hostile flying machines from beneath the mountain wasn't one of them. All things considered, like, outside of, like, the angry mob that formed inside the cave, everybody seems like they're hanging in there pretty good. My food! My beautiful food! Well, not Zalog. Zalog's all fucked up. Taking a sip. Oh, hey, you guys. Kanog, I'd best find a way to fix this, if you ask me. Where did that Anog run off to now? That's what I'm trying to find out. Stitch your beard so I can tell you about the doom! We ain't letting those brats get away with this just because some lady with a sword says so, are we? I want to see some punishment with my own two eyes. I don't know if you guys have the best intentions in mind, all things considered. I'm going to be real with you. Let's go! They seem less than impartial. You see no sign of your despondent dwarven friend. Perhaps she wandered further afield. Perhaps. We're going to try and end around, like, the 3-hour mark or so. So just whatever quest we finish at that time is where we'll stop. And then we'll just be back next week for more. You see no sign of your despondent dwarven friend. Perhaps she wandered further afield. Say the line, Bart? Control panel needs, in fact, more panels. Ain't that just the way? Though you have searched all of the likely places, Anog is not to be found. Perhaps Konog has some additional ideas. Perchaps. Kong. Nog isn't with you? What do I do? It's all because of us, and I don't know how to find her. Yeah. Well, that seems excessive. I'm not used to being alone. To make amends. Konog is still looking considerably worse for his sister's absence. Here to see me? I appreciate it, but I'm afraid I don't have much to tell you. There's still no sign of Anog. Okay, so this must be 5.4 that we're in right now. There's still no sign of Anog, and the villagers are, well, you know how they are. Can't blame them, really. 2P used us. She said as much, but we were the ones who allowed ourselves to be manipulated. I keep thinking about what we might have done differently. It serves no one to dwell on what could have been. You're right. I have to fix this somehow, or at least try. What are you lazing about here for, Konog? Where's Anog? She's still up to no good, I bet. Run off before we could make her own up to it. Can you guys fuck off, maybe? Don't be ridiculous. Anog, She's what? Oh. Go on. Explain to us where exactly Anog is. Because I'll tell you where my wife is. She's at death's door because of the injuries she suffered in the attack. Even if she wakes, she may never make a full recovery. So, if you know what's good for you, you'll get out of this village before I do something we'll both regret. Oh, look at the happy balloons. I was gonna say. Sob. A boo-hoo-hoo. Konog seems in dire need of comfort. Bitch, me too. You ain't special. Sorry, I really shouldn't be wallowing. I wish I could do something to help, for that man and his wife especially. But I don't know either of them well, and I doubt anyone is willing to talk to me now. I'll see what I can do, but you owe me. Double if anyone punches me in the face. Really? Thank you. With a bit of luck, they'll open up to you. If there's anything I can do to make things better, anything at all. In the meantime, I'll find another way to make myself useful. It's not as if there's a shortage of rubble that needs clearing around here. Okay. So again, this is the sort of... I'm sure it can be of some use. Somehow. Oh, my net just tanked. Ah! Ain't that just the way. But yeah, no, this is... So I mentioned earlier that, like, a lot of the plot developments in the Yorha Dark Apocalypse raid series are the sort of things that we see similar stuff happen elsewhere in the game. So, like, oh, this person's loved one was injured in the attack. We should do something nice for them. We should see if there is something we can get for them that would show them that we're, you know, apologetic, that we didn't mean for this to happen. And in any other part of the game, this would maybe not work 100% perfectly, but it would definitely help in terms of, like, smoothing things over. But this is the Nier crossover. So, you'll see. I want to see some punishment. My own two eyes. Oh wait, do you guys have all the same stuff? Oh yeah, you do. Okay, Dour Dwarf, you. Look who it is. I hope you're not up to more mischief with Anog and Konog. Bunny Bunny Banunny Banunny Banoy. A woman with severe injuries and an angry husband. Yes, I know who you mean. Now there's much to be done, but I won't stop you from trying. Those two have always been inseparable. I don't think I've ever seen them not holding hands. Can't imagine how he's feeling, now that she's in such a state. You're friends with the poor dears, aren't you? Very best of friends. How I long for those days we drank away without a care in the world. She always loved the mead. We all did. It was good mead. That it was. There. They talked to you? And no one got violent? Bunny Bunny Banunny Banunny Banoy mead. Mead? I suppose we are dwarves, so maybe it's not such a terrible idea. As far as I know, none of our stores survived the attack. Herm. We can buy more in Stilltide. Oh, if there's some available for purchase, I'd happily spend the coin. Can you show me the way? I could go myself. No, I insist. I've accompanied you to much more dangerous places before, and I assure you I won't be a burden, and I need to do this. Smile. Okay. Bunny Bunny Banunny Banoy. Okay. I still have a few things to tidy away before I leave, so I'll meet you at the bridge in a bit. Okay. Phew. Excuse me. Goodness gracious. Speak with Kanag again. There you are. Now, if you'll show me the way? Bunny bunny banunny banoy. Ah, the ladder. Never used it before. This'll be an adventure. Yeah, an adventure. Speak with Kanag yet again. A feel-good romp for the ages, if you will. Oh god, I am getting tired. There he is. The view is different outside of the village. Maybe I can find the perspective I need. Speak with Kanag at top rung. I do like the way that this quest line also kind of like makes fun of the standard like quest structure and like other elements of the game, with just like talking about Eigelt's powerful neck muscles from nodding so much. It's very good. And of course, there is the lampooning of like, yeah, we're gonna give you dialogue options, but ultimately your choice in your choice of dialogue option doesn't really matter. It's massive. How in the world did you get this moving? If I walk 300 meters to the west, I'll have new dialogue. I don't quite understand it myself. Luckily, I have people for that. Well, go on. Tell me all about it. Bunny 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 bun bun bunny bun bunny bunny bun bun bunny bunny bun dunny bunny. That's literally what Konak said. I had no idea all of that happened in Yulmore. And the Talos, marvelous. I wish I had your ability to bring out the best in people. Maybe then Comra wouldn't be... Who the hell is that? Never mind, thank you for your enlightening tale, and now we descend. Bro, you stick out like a horseshoe crab in a freshwater environment. What the hell? Or it's just the ladder operator at the top. Speak with, you guessed it, Konog. Far be it for me to complain after having insisted upon accompanying you, but are we there yet? Bunny bunny banani banani banoy. Eastward it is then. Speak with Konog and still tied, this time with feeling. God, I wonder when 0.45 is coming out. I needs me some more Hild of Brant. And are we getting the Allied Society quest in 0.45, or is that going to be 0.55? Like the one that's like the crossover between all three of them. I imagine 0.45. Woo! Deep breaths, Konog. Just act natural, confident. You can do this. Yeah! Ain't that usually 0.55 or like 0.51 or something? I don't fucking know. Hey, girl, hey. Hi, Gale. Good to see you. Who's your friend? He seems eager. Lolly ho! I would like some mead. Please, ma'am? Yeah. Well, can't say no to one who asks so nicely. Any friend of Igale's is welcome here. I'll bring out our finest. I need to catch up the Yakui. I just got lazy. Did you see? I did it. It feels so good to be working towards a goal again. Yeah. I'm sure this will all work out super well. Here we are. Oh, dude, did you see that? They got blue. Konog, they got blue up there. Do you want to get some blue while we're here? I could go for some blue. Thank you, ma'am. I think this should be sufficient payment. Check out that red. Let's hurry back. As exhilarating as this adventure has been, I want to make a gift of the mead right away. Okay. If it was green, we'd die. Speak with Konog and Komra. Now again, at any other point in the game, in any other storyline, in any other side quest, this would all probably work. But this is the Nier crossover. Would you like to come with me? When I deliver the meat, I mean. Of course I will. I appreciate it. I admit that I'm a bit nervous, but this is my chance to help, if only in a small way, so I have to take it. Speak with Konog once more. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Excuse us, we wanted to offer our best wishes, and my sincere apology as well. This door looks like it's got a face on it. I know it doesn't come close to making up for what you've been through, but I brought you this. I thought that maybe you could share it later. Go away. We don't want anything from you. Oh. All I want is for you to sod off so that me and my wife never have to see you again. I'm sorry. Konog sounded to be in considerable distress. You best follow him lest he come to harm. Whoop. Ow. My fucking ankles. Mead bottle. Oh shit, it was blue. And right back to the cheery dwarf music. The bottle of mead that Konog had so earnestly wished would cheer the unfortunate couple now lies forlorn. Bro, this bottle is so forlorn. Goddamn. I have a message on Blue Sky. Or not Blue Sky. Discord. What is the message on Discord? Thank you so much to the person at the Nier concert in Toronto who gave me one of her lunar tears. Oh, that's nice. One of my friends, Gray, Skeptical Moose, went to the Nier concert in Toronto and got a lunar tear from somebody. That's nice. I like that. Lolly, we've got another situation in our beards, ho. What did you call me? Konog just ran right past me towards the crater. I don't know about you, but I'd really rather not have him there by himself, especially not when he's so upset. I could hear the sobs from yalms away. What's that all about? There's this injured woman. He's just calling it as he sees it. It's a tragic state of affairs all around. The man you met, his wife was with child before her injury. Can't blame him for lashing out, given the circumstances. That doesn't mean Connacht deserves to take the brunt of it all. I'd consider it a personal favor if you'd find him and tell him so. Another personal favor, at any rate. He's not the most athletic dwarf I've ever met, so with any luck, he won't have gotten far while we've been talking. I'll go and have a word with certain folks in the village, see if we can't repair some of the damage that's been done. Doop. Jacket toggle in time for the stream to end, pretty much. Lolly, cover him up, ho. Excuse you? Goodness gracious. Oh. And back off it goes. Lolly, let the streamer be a... Come on. You find no sign of the dwarf you seek. A state of affairs you are becoming all too familiar with. Oh. My jacket toggle got ignored, now the shoulders will be cold. Nah, I just didn't see it. I'm kind of getting a lot of jacket toggles, unfortunately. What on earth could Connacht be doing down here? Well, actually, before we answer that... Why are we looking at the ground? I was trying to kind of, like, make a... You know how, like, sometimes in, like, the Nier games, they do, like, that top-down twin stick look to it? I was trying to do that. Don't hate. Alright. Let's take a look at our documents from the Puppets Bunker. On the operation of Yorha units. Yorha units are produced in a variety of models. Each model is distinguished by an alphabetical abbreviation indicating its area of specialization, such as B for combat optimized battle models, or S for the analytical scanner models, operating as strategists. On the purpose of the bunker. The bunker was designed as a base of exclusive use by Yorha's forces. As such, it serves as the organization's maintenance facility, as well as a site for the research and development of anti-machine, life-form, weaponry. Yorha Unit Report 1. I encountered a strangely evolved machine lifeform in Expedition territory. Not only were its constituent parts markedly distinct, it overall bore a greater resemblance to humanity than to its brethren. Yorha Report 2. It's possible that the machine lifeforms can evolve in response to their circumstances. If so, we must immediately reverse our combat strategy to include appropriate precautions when engaging. We will need to probe deeper. There is still far too much about the machines that we do not know. Saved machine lifeform data 1. Life in the factory is boring. Not just for me. I see more and more of the other machines skipping shifts. We spend the time watching the combat training, though it is not our job. Is this what humanity refers to as fun? Saved machine lifeform data 2. Those of us who learn to have fun are trying more and more things. Some are even learning to reconstruct their own bodies. Strange. Recently, I've been enjoying phishing discarded data from computers. Machine lifeforms discovered transgender. Save machine lifeform data 3. I found an interesting file when I was fishing for data the other day. It described the reproductive act. Our bodies do not require these functions. What does humanity gain from them? There's a few things. Save machine lifeform data 4. Maybe the act of giving birth is in some way special. Maybe it's not the same as when we build more of ourselves. Do we have the capacity to give birth to anything? If we did, would it change something for us? White Garb Yorha Unit's data log. The self-consciousness data for Yorha Unit 210 was discovered on a bunker server. The operator presumably uploaded it as an emergency backup due to imminent danger. With this data, it may be possible to simulate 210's consciousness to take control of the defense systems and peripherals. This file will be shared with all currently deployed units. Saved message history. Regarding the laundering of standard issue attire, all clothing issued by Yorha must be turned in for washing on the appropriate day, as detailed below. Late laundry will not be accepted. Combat attire, upon returning from deployment, accepted through the following morning. Civilian attire, every Sunday. Leaving one's clothes on the floor will result in a reprimand. Longing. Suffering is born of something. Sadness is born of something. Joy is born of something. Yet I, who was born to give birth, have never known suffering, nor sadness, nor joy. From what is a soul, a true soul, not a synthetic one, really born? I wonder if this is from 2P. Because something born to give birth, and she was the one who was able to produce all of those, like, featureless androids from her own body. Stop being passed out, and I am logging in. Nice. Let me know if you're able to get in. Then I can come find you before I end the stream. Whee! And of course, we've got 2B's room here. 2B's bed is huge. God damn. Boy's name is Draven Hallows. Need space for nines. You've still to see so much of a wisp of beard disappearing around the corner. Conic must be further down. Lila, you can't post links. I am here for the free logons. Yeah, I told Zilla about the free login campaign already. You can play up to 96 hours. Which, depending on your availability, could spread out over a few days. A big-ass hallway. It was info in case I needed it. Okay. Is there a specific way that you're supposed... Because I remember Zilla had trouble getting on with the last free login campaign, if I recall correctly. Is there a special way you're supposed to do it? I think, Zilla, you're playing on PS5, right? There is a special way you're supposed to do it? Okay. Oh, I just, like, got on that thing. Understood. Nice. Passage to the Bidge. Well, I'm sure there's nothing weird in here. Did I whoopsie daisy? I don't know. If you got in, you got in. Oh, You'll need to give me a second. This is gonna be a bit of a cutscene. Ah, ball. Say hello to the Drakengard reference, everybody. FF14 players, haha, ball. Anog. Drakengard players, oh no! Oh, Midi, be careful. Xana was supposed to leave for spoilers like an hour ago, and decided to just stick around. Anog, look over here! Don't run off, Kanog. It's dangerous. Let your big sister take the lead. Let's go! Wah! Wicked White! Kanog, move! Uh-oh. Anog? Anog? Are you down there? I'm coming! Woo! Anog, answer me! Uh-oh. No. Dusted. Anog? Are you behind this thing? Anog, please, say something. Dwarf facsimile. Anog, it's you! Isn't it? Nog. That's what dwarves look like under their helmets. They're basically just the first versions of Lalafell. Yeah. I mean, technically, Gogs wear turbans. The Thulls wear helmets. Conog. I think Anog maybe. How do you know? How did you even know about back when she... Never mind. It doesn't matter. Anog is what matters. Anog, she... Bunny banani banani. I know, but you can't stay here. Fine. If it's any consolation, Zilla, Vivi is in this game. But you are going to need to do the Hildebrand quests. Pod. Is he a dwarf? Yeah. You'll get there. You'll get there. Hey, big guy. Sorry. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Well, while we're on our way to speak with the dig site chief, actually... Hold on. Search for my boy Draven. Send friend request. Sees flesh Vivi in my face. What's up? This is the voice of someone who is fine. Vivi is not a dwarf. I will say that much. But I think Vivi does use the Lalafell skeleton in animations, if I recall correctly. Hey, dig site chief. Tell me you found him. What's the matter? I'm afraid something has happened to Anog. She fell from a cliff, you say? And then, when she reappeared from this orb, there wasn't a scratch on her? I admit that sounds bad, but I found those two in these very tunnels myself years ago. They were a pair of troublemakers since the start, and they've always been a little strange, to be sure. They have good hearts, though, both of them. Anog's too headstrong to let a humble keep her down, and I'm certain she'll be back with us before you know it. As for the orb, I haven't the slightest idea, so don't you go prodding it. Keep it quiet for now. We may not be able to keep Connacht from dashing off again later, but we can preserve the peace for now. So, Zilla, for emotes, you pause, you go to social, hit emotes, and it'll bring up this list. And then if you want to create like a shortcut, you can use one of the crossbars. I've got one specifically for emotes that I use a lot. But with that, we're actually going to go ahead and call it a night. I want to thank everybody for coming by the stream. I hope you all had a good time. I know I did. If you enjoyed the stream, you can subscribe here on Twitch. We have special emotes for subscribers. You can also follow me on Blue Sky and Tumblr at AcidXShark, where I post all the streams as they happen. Or you can follow me on YouTube at AcidXShark, that's AcidXShark, where I post all the streams after they happen. Zilla, you gotta approve the friends list. Zilla. Zilla, the friend request. What was I saying? There are so many things. Art for the stream. The chat blocker was done by Isaac, who you can find on Blue Sky at Knucklebone. That's KNUCKLEBONE. Isaac does great stuff. I highly recommend checking his stuff out. I know he has been trying to get back into art recently. So if you want to go check out some of the things that he has posted, then by all means. Gage, go back. Okay, I'm going. VTuber was done by Teva, who you can find on Blue Sky at Teva Meow. That's TEVAMEOW, with rigging by V747. Who you can find on Patreon. You learned how to hop. There you go. What else? I'm thinking upcoming streams. So this week, Tuesday, Ghostbusters. Thursday, Deltarune. Friday, Chronos. And then next Saturday, once again, Final Fantasy XIV. Let me see real quick if I know anyone who is streaming right now. One moment. That we could raid. Okay. Not really. All right. Okay. So that is going to be everything. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, and I'll see you next time on the Shark Stream. Same Shark time, same Shark channel. Take care, everybody.